Katarina, University Alliance Cup Valorant group stage. I have no idea why I went pirate there, but you know what, guys? Welcome back. Again, it's powered by Globe and Twitch students, and without both those two, we will not be able to have done this with you. It's going to be incredible right now. Again, 12 Alliance Campus teams, one coveted slot to represent the Philippines in the PvP Esports Campus Championships happening this December. My name is Asarai, and with me now is Furzerk, and we're going to be going for our next set, which is, again, going to be DLSU versus PLM, Veritas Arcus, and Haribons, which I have no idea what both those mean. Can you enlighten me, Furzerk?
Veritas Arcus means I have no idea also. Haribons, I think yun yung a type of bird. I guess yun yung logo nila. So I that's my inference right there. But these two teams, you see my segue? Kasi hindi rin ako sure. These two teams, they're both 1-0. Sige, ano yun? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I just Googled it. Veritas Arcus, from what it looks like, means green bow or green arrow.
Oh, okay.
So that makes sense. How would Haribons?
It does make sense.
Is it a kind of bird?
I guess with really styled hair.
I think it is a bird. Yeah, it is a bird. Okay.
Yeah. So these two teams are both 1-0, looking to really cement their momentum, no, by winning this next match, make them 2-0 right now. Veritas Arcus is the crowd favorite to win a University Alliance Cup, but PLM demonstrated last weekend that they do have a lot in their bag of tricks, no. So this is not really, I don't expect this to be a one-sided match at all, as we do know right now that we are going to have a Haven map finally. I don't recall seeing Haven rather being played by whatever team yet, kasi parata siyang binaban. So really interested to see how collegiate teams play on Haven, kasi 3 sites to and iba-iba mga strat na mga teams for Haven. So we will see more of that later.
So it seems like somebody corrected me already. Veritas Arcus is green archer in Latin.
Okay.
Hashtag go Lasal. My mother would be proud because she is Lasalian. I am not, sadly.
Actually, ako rin Lasalian. Ako actually mixed yung blood ko High school Lasal, college UP. That's right now I'm taking masters in Ateneo. So I'm like,
oh wow, so you got that nice little mixture. Oh,
baka PhD UST.
For me, I think mine is also mixed. My grandparents come from studied in UP. My mom studied in LaSalle, and I got CEU. Pink Scorpions. I wonder what's like the Latin for pink scorpions. That would be maybe it'll sound more menacing when we translate it to Latin.
Really interesting, and what's even more interesting, very curious, ano kayang sinasabi ng viewers natin regarding Pink Evs to? Veritas Arcus, actually an overwhelming 75% against the Haribons right here. So it looks like clear nga ang ating crowd favorites dito. And next, right after that, fan shoutout natin. Let's see what our viewers have to say. Actually, top 2 power rankings ADMO DLSU. Let's go. So ayun, as mentioned a while back, I think last weekend, yun yung rivalry na sobrang lakas right now coming into University Alliance Cup. Just like in the UAAP, usually volleyball, basketball. Here we have Valorant. So,
it transcends sports. It goes into esports then. That's awesome. I believe we did hear the ding sound, meaning that match should have started, and they're probably going to be picking their agents na once again. So we did see din kanina that there was a lot of emphasis. I mean, again, different match, but still I think something to kind of look out for is that we did see a lot more Reyna talaga this time around. Not really a lot of teams utilize the Phoenix anymore because he is probably, as I think it was Tens that said it, he is one of the weakest duelists to boot right now. He's not weak in the sense that, he's terrible. It's more of like he's weak in the sense that he's not really a true fast duelist compared to like the Reyna who has a dismiss and to the Jet who has tailwind. These abilities really allow you to perform a lot of outplays against your opponent. In Phoenix, it's all about the aggressive stance that you do. But honestly, I think he is one of the most underrated duelists right now because he plays like a controller. He plays like a initiator, and he also plays like a kind of duelist. So if we can see that be used right now by one of these teams, I'd be happy. But if not, it's also fine.
Yeah, definitely. Phoenix main ako myself. And before that, though, kung nakamiss kayo ng Pick'ems, there's still the Globe Prepaid Virtual Hangouts. We will be dropping 750 VP for a fan to just type hashtag Globe Prepaid Virtual Hangouts in the chat with your team of choice kung sino mananalo. So hashtag DLSU win or hashtag PLM win. Make sure you have both hashtags in before round 1 ends. And we will pick a winner who cheered for the winning team.
Ooh, get yourself a nice little amount of Valorant points. That's isipin you guys, if you watch and win, how is it? Maybe 7 times, you have enough to buy the Singularity. I mean, obviously the Singularity is not going to be there anymore. At least you can probably...
Wow.
Anyways, this is why mid-control in Haven is so important. Because some defender teams actually go and aggress on mid just because it gives you an ability to just catch your opponent off guard. And again, they're really state there. Very, very important. Now, Bowster, last man standing, he's going to be able to sneak his way through, but not before the Owl Drone catches him off guard. This is going to be bad for him because he's down to 23 HP. He's getting hunted by his opponents, and this is Haribon starting this up. Virtus Arcus struggling a little bit here, but of course, we've only just begun. And he's going to be playing right there. Oh, he will get smoked out. Maybe he can sneak right here, deal with the Omen, because everybody else is chasing him, but Bowster does not know this. He's going to be peeking right out. He will get spotted. Going to go for the one tappy taps, but it's going to be Matsky to take down Bowster, and this is going to be Haribons with a statement round up against the Virtus Arcus.
Yeah, even at the start of the round, I think both of the teams were trying to make statements of their own. But just coming out on top of that were the Haribons. I think they were prepared, or at the very least expecting Virtus Arcus to try some sort of aggressive mid control. And that's what happened. Their prep paid off, and they were awarded this really crucial first round win actually against the favorites of this whole tournament, Virtus Arcus.
Yeah, and we're never gonna not say that because they are really the favorites of this particular tournament. Of course, since this is that it was a loss for them, they're gonna have to save up into this particular round and maybe hope to deny a plant. But you can see Virtus Arcus, they had a set motion in mind, which is to 5-tuple stack a site here, which was C. If it was A, maybe they could have actually thwarted a little bit of the plans here for Haribons, but this is going to be a clean plant with Haribons not really needing to be worried about anything. There's going to be the catch onto that Killjoy turret, but about that, they're going to know that there's going to be one flanker, and we'll see where the others come from. Willie, he doesn't know. This angle is so filthy. He peeks right out. He sees the body there, though, but does not adjust his aim. Interested about that one. Bowser and friends coming up top on a Heaven. Bowser does get the one shot down. This makes it slightly expensive here. Does have a ghost in hand, 100 HP to his name. And we'll see if they're going to be charging right out. They do once again. There's going to be the tappy taps, and Bowster, oh my god, he is actually connecting it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bowster is looking for the 5th. Give him the ace already. He's going to be trying to run for his life. He's done the damage, and that was close, very close. Almost doable for the Virtus Arcus.
Bro, oh man, like we don't. You don't want that to happen if you were Haribons, as we see a replay of Bowster's like just tapping away at those kills, 4 kills to his name, and that's gonna charge up his ultimate really fast. 2 more points away, but yeah, both teams coming into this third round full rifle buy, except for one Spectre in the hands of Blaze for the side of the Haribons, no. And mukhang yung strat na i-employ ng Virtus Arcus here is to lean heavily towards the BC side of the map and maybe opt for a retake scenario na lang for A with that lone cipher station there. Just safely actually at the back of the site.
Yeah, they can probably do something like that. This is gonna be the first buy round. You can't see Haribon's really respecting that fact now. They're like, yeah, guys, we didn't give much respect to the Omen there, and we got almost quad or 5 wiped by their team. So we got to be careful. They're maybe hoping that Virtus Arcus is gonna go for another aggressive push onto mid, but nobody is right there. They're all holding these back angles for the moment, and again, it is allowing Virtus Arcus to kind of stay afloat here in terms of their lives. And ooh, Haps, he got a little bit too antsy and went outside of mid, got caught by Joker, and that is B already open. Blaze is going to be playing right now. He does not use any of his smokes there because he had no smokes to work with to begin, and this is going to be the A take. Willie is going to be going around the corner right now. Gonna get spotted out, but he has too many targets to deal with. He's gonna get shut down. That's not really too good. And this is going to the wayside. Haribons has the foothold onto the A side. They have the numbers as well, and they have all the angles. Oh, that's actually big. That's the usage onto the lockdown. So they have to destroy it in the next couple of seconds. Savvy is going to be coming outside of A heaven, but it's not going to work out into his favor. Now, Virtus Arcus, they're really going to be pressed for time here as Vintage does pop out the recon dart. Will it spot anybody? I was like, no, they were able to just kind of play around the corners there, and they're going to have to dry peek everything right now. This is why I was talking about it, but Bowster, once again, he just makes quick work of his opponents. This becomes winnable, spots out another last bullet left in the chamber, and Bowster with the 3K, Bowster with the clutch, and Bowster with the defuse.
Dude, Bowster for 2 rounds straight. Is this gonna be another round next? Grabe siya. I mean, he's leaving me speechless, man. Just that was a really good play though from Virtus Arcos at the end. They're just going for those straightforward trades. It worked out for them, and I did not expect them to win that round anymore, especially with that lockdown being used by Joker. Joker is also finding those early kills for his team, no? But man, individually, umaapoy ito si Bowster. Let's see if he can like rally his team throughout this first half of the match.
It just only started, right? But it seems like Bowster is... I mean, Haribons, nakakakuha sila ng momentum eh. They were able to create a certain tide, a wave para sa sarili nila. And Bowster is like this big, beefy wall that basically blocked their motion of the ocean here. And that kill that he had on, what was it? The Phoenix, I believe, was a through the blind, through the flash. That was pretty ridiculous. Vintage though, playing the footsies, spot as opponent, charging right through, but Blaze still claims his head. That's gonna be a shutdown, but Willie, of course, getting the trade. Blaze does get some information though, and let's see where Haribons is gonna be using this kind of rotational to their advantage. Haps though, coming outside of the Wazoo, gonna be able to shut them out, and this is what I'm talking about, man. It's Virtus Arcus able to read through their opponents as well as just enforce their will. Haribons having much difficulty here.
Yep, definitely. And
30 seconds
it's
left.
not too strong of a buy coming in for them anyway for this round. So looks like I think they might be able to get that spike planted on over the C site. Nobody stationed there for now except for the Soul Omen heading there from spawn area. Time is running out though.
10 seconds left.
Time is running out, but that is Bowster. He is the Omen.
Spike planted.
Getting flashed out as well, but not ballsy enough to try to go for the challenge. Dazai able to use, of course, the best worst gun in the game, the Stinger, to shut down Bowster. Still not going to be enough because numbers in the advantage of Virtus Arcus, and we already have ourselves a game back down to 2-2.
Yes, it's interesting that it's funny. Like usually people do prefer picking up the Spectre over the Stinger when it comes to SMGs, but when it's really close quarters combat, sobrang lamang, I believe, yung Stinger because of the fire rate. Headshots aside, it can outduel a rifle. Headshots aside, so that's what basically happened. But here we have the score right now, 2-2. Save for those two Spectres on the side of Virtus Arcus. for economy saving purposes. They do have rifles. Oh, ultimate getting popped here by the Phoenix, but nothing really comes out from it. Damage has not been dealt using that ult, nor has a lot of information been given away. So lots of time to work with for now. Haribon still. Oh, Joker again! Third round in a row, finding that opening kill actually.
Gotta say, I think there's a hubris emanating here for the members of Virtus Arcus. They're playing a little bit too one-sided there. Like they're playing with their for themselves, not with their team. But we'll see how that kind of pans out because Vintage and Willie do get a couple of kills because there was a little bit of members of Haribons that got caught, not yet onto the site. In any case here, though, it's gonna be the retake for the defenders. Ooh, that was not where he placed that recon dart for sure. They're gonna have to try to deal with these particular angles. Do get a nice little tap once again. Mansky goes down. Willie dealing a good chunk of damage. Vifora does have a lineup as well as his own, but if he uses it too early, he's gonna get hunted down. Already half charged right there. He's gonna get the shutdown as well. Vifora coming in here. He's playing the dance, but the wall bang as well as the weapon exposed will make it easy for Vintage to get out that clutch. And even through the spike already whining a lot, it's already half the fuse and still plenty of time for Virtus Arcus to go for that clutch.
That was very interesting, you know. I like how that last part of the round played out. He did have that Hunter's Fury, si Vipora, and he did use it to kill that first diffuser, but unfortunately, na half diffused na siya. So enough time for the next person to come in to get that defuse down on that spike, which awards Virtus Arcus another win to their name. 3-2 right now is the scoreline. Meron pa ring rifle by dito ang PLM Haribons. And I like what you said about mukhang may hubris nga na pumapanaw dito sa Virtus Arcus, playing for themselves. Maybe they're just that confident in how they do it, no, as players. But I think baka makita natin yung synergy nila once they are on the attacker side. So far though, they've been holding their own pretty well. More on the retake so far, not really okay. So ayun, like you said, parang he's dry walking lang si Savi and he gets picked off right there.
Yeah. Again, I think it's also because of the composition na pinili dito ng Virtus Arcus. Might not be the best for actually holding these angles. They do have the Phoenix, like I said, though. He has the mollies and everything. But they might be looking to duel more or challenge more because of how they kind of created this this lineup for them. It's going to be the Hunter's Fury just to deny the spike being planted down. Let's see if there's more tricks in the fun box of this Sova, as he does still have his his shock darts, if I'm not mistaken. Vintage comes out. They do know that there's going to be someone coming in from the side here. Haps gets a kill through his own blind, and Bowster helps it again. Now this is the dynamic duo, the terrible, I was about to say trio, but duo once again. And Vipora, you know his angle. They are going to be forcing him to try to force through this, but that blaze is perfect. And he's going to spray to the unknown. Doesn't not know that Haps is onto the side. And look at that. Like I said, Haps using his Phoenix with that utility.
These rounds so far have been very close, actually. Depending who wins it, it's not really. It hasn't really been a complete stomp, save for like full pistol against full pistols, full saves. Or actually, I think it was a half buy. But anyway, PLM Haribons are really making a case for themselves. They are telling this first seed team, hey, we will not make it easy for you, and they're even playing themselves out to be a real threat. No, 2 rounds to their name, and if DLSU continue to play individually right here, medyo magiging delikado to for DLSU. Pero right now, Savi, he's unfazed. He's still walking out of B site and getting 1 kill to his tape so far.
He's not done. He's just challenging. Willie just runs away. Does get for the drive-by. It's gonna be the Blaze or the connived drive-by by Blaze here, and they are just gonna try to rush their way onto the A side. pun intended, blazing through the A here for the moment. They're going to have to try to clear it out as well. But these smokes would at least provide a little bit of cover as well as a little bit of safety so that they can get themselves that nice little spike planted down. Also, they do have some weapons to work with, but these smokes about to dissipate. Gotta be careful. Teleport will not be on heaven, actually under that. And it's gonna be the retake for the side of Virtus Arcus. Look at this. The simultaneous pushes in, catches the members of Haribons off guard. And even though we did get a couple of sweaty rounds, that one very clean from the side of Virtus Arcus.
Yeah, that was a gun diff round basically. We do see in the economy of the Haribons, they have decided to save for this next round so they can purchase actually this operator. Going into the hands of Blaze right now on that Jet, and as we've talked about in the previous match, Reyna or Jet carrying an operator is scary, but they actually decide to not really. Oh wait, ano ba talaga? Okay, so operator. So confidence finally found by Blaze right now. Looks like he is going to contest mid because the reign of DLSU has been actually peaking a lot, but misses the first shot actually. So they do know na may operator right now on the side of Haribon. So but Willie, that opening kill though, falling into his hands against Joker, the person who has been finding the kills for Haribons in the early part of the round so far.
Interesting. Actually, not only missing the first shot, he missed a second chance there too. You did see, I believe that was the Reyna who just drove by as she put out the Leer for safety there because they already knew her position, so she had to get out of that particular angle. Now they're going to be putting the Jet on C Long, hoping that somebody's going to be trying to track her down. But now it's going to be Bowster. That's a beautiful paranoia. That's going to allow him to get more kills than one, and he does get that transition. Willie also here to hold his teammate's hand, and we are left with Blaze on an operator that's spotted out by the recon dart. He doesn't even get the one kill, doesn't get the one, goes in for the quick scope. But the thing about that is you have to wait till you see the cross before it becomes accurate. It's wildly inaccurate when you go for that too quick of a scope. And look at this highlight for Zerk. Bowster, my god. The timing on his paranoia is sublime indeed.
Sublime indeed. My gosh, that was the round basically for Virtus Arcus. That paranoia, grabe talaga yun. Like, that's the danger kasi of rushing into C site like full team strong, no? It's just one whole channel, and if an Omen is stationed there, one really good paranoia can wreck you, and that's basically what happened. As we see again, Savvy here at mid finding that opening kill. Haps as well, 2 kills actually. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay.
Wow, that is just a show of force.
Oh. Well, that was a save again from the Haribon, so nothing too surprising. I guess just DLSU telling PLM, okay, you're going for a save. Okay, let's make it quick. We already know what's gonna happen. Might as well not prolong it. But here we are again, rifle rounds na naman, no operator this time around. But is this what is this? What do you call this gun? The more expensive Ares?
The Odin.
Mukhang, yeah, nandito siya sa garage, having a good time. But Haps, getting 1 kill, actually 2. Oh, almost. Matsky gets a trade for his teammate there. Lockdown getting popped though for A site. Let's see what sort of retake DLSU has planned.
Do they know that Bowster is here in the corner? They might, right? Because they should have heard the teleportation there, and he still gets a... Oh my god, he was able to sneak through with his ult because of the lockdown. The sounds masked his teleportation. Unfortunate, and that was an anchor play there. He got 2 kills and they panicked. They're like, Bowser's behind enemy lines. This is supposed to be. Guys, we have to deal with him. And then everybody comes in from the side of Virtus Arcus. Big slap to the face. And 8-2. Wow.
All I have to say for that round is Omen goals. see, Bowster's just playing out of his mind right now, topping the score charts. Actually, with Haribons do have right now is that Phoenix run it back, but DLSU has their own. So let's see if actually Matsuki on this Omen can step up and maybe hopefully match what Bowster's been showing. But Savvy, oh my god, Savvy. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say right now. Finding the fourth kill, but Novipora gets a trade in return. Run it back getting popped from the Phoenix of Harry Bonds apps right now. But Sabi.
Oh, before it does spot out Haps as he comes back to his body. So now it looked like, Virtus Arcus were just mauling their opponents, but it's actually turned all the way around back. There is a kind of hurt Phoenix on the side of Haribons. Virtus Arcus is on the deficit here in terms of their HP, and you can see Vipora. He's looking to actually start out. Okay, he's gonna go for the Hiko God Arrow. It's gonna be a full charge. Yeah, and that's gonna show the entirety of the site if you don't destroy it ASAP. Counter shock dart used there to flush out his Hango, but look at this. They're running all the way back onto A. They know they have the advantage here, and before just making sure that this drone will get that information that somebody is somewhere. Spots out the one, and that means they might be all on C, so A is clear.
Really smart play from Haribons right here. Really investing their utility over to the C side of the map. Really baiting it out really well. They do have a post-plant situation now, though. One each stationed over at short and long. Vipora is readying the recon bolt for information check. That's just chilling for a while.
Yeah. So it's gonna be all about that retake. Dazai still does have a flash in tow. Excuse me. And is gonna use it right now. That will also prompt his teammate to make something happen. Pushes out, and Vipora, the timing impeccable coming in from the man. And this will really force to go for that defuse. But they pinged it. He saw the head. Easy taps, and Vipora gets 4 kills. And this will be the last round of the half. And let's just look at that highlights for Zerg. They came in 1 by 1, and obviously Zabi also took them out 1 by 1. Did not take him out to dinner, but they took him out somewhere. And that was not where I want to get. You do not want to get brought to where that Reyna is gonna try to bring you. I don't know. I've said too much. It's awkward, but you get what I mean, guys.
Yeah, but Vipora though was able to turn it around as we saw. He's not giving up, and now that we've reached the last round, Haps popping the run it back. Trying to see if he can get a kill here, but actually Haribon's really playing safe. Oh my god, okay, so Matsuki, I don't think that was too smart of a move there. Alam niyo nang nandun yung yung Phoenix. Bowster though is made his way over to spawn, but gets taken out by Vipora and takes out Savi as well. Oh my gosh, Vipora. And these last 2 rounds has been performing so well, but Vintage takes one back on that operator.
Gets spotted out there. Repositions immediately. His angle will get spotted out right now, and he's trying to get flushed by that ultimate. Ult gets hit once though, so he's gonna still be fine. Willie, he snuck on through, and there it is. Oh, the deny. 50 seconds left on very visible, and reposition himself onto logs. I don't think his opponent knows, and Vipora gets shut down. That is gonna be 9-3, all into the favor of Virtus Arcus.
Switching sides.
Wow, that was very impressive by Virtus Arcus. At the start of that half, we were a bit iffy about how they were playing, no? I think the keyword was parang individually sila naglalaro, but they really came together on the latter half of that match. Not really coordinating really synergistic plays, but just actually winning the duels more often than not, I would say. Savi especially and Bowster were playing really, really well in a lot of those rounds. So let's see if they can carry that over into the second round now that they are on the attacker side. And Haribons, they do have that Killjoy defending, no? So that's gonna be a good thing for them at the very least.
We should be hearing these pushes coming out. Savvy's just gonna rush right through, but oh my goodness! It's Neo in the Matrix. Savvy just going in and dodging bullets left, right, and center, and that is gonna be 2 members of Haribons already down and out for the count. Granted, they really wanted to be that aggressive, but not hitting those shots. obviously a not good deterrent, but Joker is here. He's going to be stationing himself, anchoring onto the A site as everybody else was trying to go through a link through the site, but they decide to go for the B because Joker is just holding them off there. Willie and Hap simultaneously shutting down Matsky and Joker, and that will give Virtus Arcus their double-digit round win here, and they're only 3 away from winning this best of 1.
Yep, and I think this is a repeat of the scoreline of the previous match, no? And it's okay. Am I seeing a force buy here actually from the Haribons? I think they are committing to it. I think they've recognized, okay, guys, we can't afford to give one more round. Let's win this one back. And this might catch Viridius Arcus off guard. We'll have to see. I think they really have to lead up to these sites, not revealing that they have guns. So that's gonna be key. Right now, though, C site is the interest of Haribons, and they have made their way close to the site right now.
Matsky immediately backing off smartly. I don't think they've already shown their weapons just yet, so they're probably waiting for that time here. Paranoia's not going to get used yet because they're waiting for the hot hands to dissipate. And now that they're challenging, look at this. Here comes the weaponry, but Virtus are showing that they are not going to back down. Matsky does find 2, though, so this is still very winnable, workable for the Haribon squad. Vintage is going to be using his abilities right there, but the big flanks, he's got to be careful. He's sneaking his way, he's looking, spots out the 1, and only leaves it to Vintage. He hears him drop, and he's going to be shutting him down, but Befora says something else. This is good, though, but they do know his positioning for the moment. Will get shut down, devoured, offered to the Oni, and we only need 2 more here for Virtus Arcus to claim victory over their counterparts.
Yeah, this is the thing, no. If you lose that round, then you're kind of setting yourself up for another loss. So just a half buy coming in here for the Haribons. Virtus Arcus really played that actually really well. I had it switched around. I for some reason I thought Virtus Arcus was defending, but still the same case. It was a forced buy from the Haribons. They have one more chance this round. Don't they do have those sheriffs? We know what these sheriffs can do. One with their 1 taps, but it's gonna be a C take again. Just walking up, Savvy. Oh my gosh, his headshots have been on point throughout the game. Okay.
Well, yeah, just more and more of those headshots. I mean, they're not even playing for putting down that spike anymore. They're just hunting their opponents down. Think of that. Oh, he even gave away his position. He's going to get spotted out there, throwing away those arrows. Not really good in the face of bullets. So that is now going to be Virtus Arc with the match point.
Match point indeed. And Haribons, although they do have that full buy going for them, they don't have any ultimates right now to their name. No one actually 1 point close. So it's going to be a difficult hold for them. Seeing what Viridius Arcus have been showing us so far on the attacking side, seems like attacking is actually it might be their strong point. So we'll have to see. I think it's going to be a switcheroo. Maybe it won't be C this time. Maybe an A. We do see that spike right now in A lobby. Savvy though, just really comfortable walking up, dryly getting those bullets in.
Oh wow, Savvy, he used the Leer there as a kind of bait so that somebody will try to shoot it down, give away their position, and he finds one. Dazai at least shuts him down for the moment, but I think right now we are seeing Virtus Arcus just kind of rummage through their opponents here, but they were still able to win that one. Bowster is going to try to maybe look for the CT spawn here, but Blaze was able to go all the way around. This can actually work because they haven't planted the spike yet. They're just about to.
Spike planted.
Is he going to give away his position? Nice. But the thing is, did they hear him drop? Do they know he's going to come in from short? They must have, though, right? He's taking too long, and they are going to be scanning that particular area, but Blaze is playing on the A-long area right now, creeping his way through, running a little bit, but he is going to have to make this work because it's 2 versus 1. He needs to shut one down first before anything else, and Blaze in the corner finds the one body. He's going to turn around. He doesn't know that Bowser's right behind him, and Bowser's just going to slow push it. He might not repeat short once again, but he does, and Bowser still has the better aim on that one. 13-3 favor of Veritas Arcus.
That was a very convincing game from Veritas Arcos, if I can say so myself. Very impressive defender side and attacker side. I mean, we haven't really maximized the number of rounds that the second half could possibly have, but it was enough for us to see that there is a reason why Veritas Arcos is the crowd favorite for University Alliance Cup. But again, Alibons, they, especially at the start, they actually won the first round, no? First pistol round of the match. So they played really well themselves. Just a really big hurdle to overcome, no, playing against the favorites. But good job to them. Also, kudos to them.
Yeah, kudos indeed. So I believe we are just gonna, go again for a quick break, guys. What is our next match to go underway? It is going to be H8U up against UPD. But again, just take a quick glance at the final scores for the match between Veritas Arcus and Haribons. It's 2-0, 1-1. So Veritas Arcus getting more wins in their pocket. Again, very important when you're going to be trying to get into the top 3 here in the group stage. And once again, Academia's University Alliance Cup is going to be going for a quick breather. And when we come back, it's the third game of the day. So go anywhere, we shall return.